$6.5 billion. 1 year. Africa. The figures are staggering. An unprecedented explosion of capital has just been unleashed on the continent. But where did it come from? And is it building a future, or just fueling another bubble? We're diving deep into the engine room of Africa's tech revolution, where entrepreneurs are rewriting the rules, one line of code, $1 at a time. Africa. A continent often painted with strokes of hardship, of struggle. Images of conflict and poverty dominate the headlines. But beneath the surface, a new narrative is being written. A story of innovation, of resilience, and of unprecedented growth. For too long, the world has underestimated the power, the sheer ingenuity, brewing within the African continent. They've overlooked the potential of its people, the dynamism of its markets, and the hunger for progress that burns brighter than any desert sun. Look around. This is not the Africa you think you know. This is a continent on the cusp of a technological revolution. A revolution fueled by a generation determined to solve its own problems, to build its own future, and to claim its rightful place on the global stage. Think about it, from bustling fintech hubs in Nairobi to agri-tech innovators in Ghana, solutions are being born that address very specific African challenges. These solutions are not mere copies of Western models. They are uniquely African, designed with a deep understanding of local context and needs. Consider the impact. Mobile money, pioneered in Kenya with M-Pesa in 2007, transformed financial inclusion, bringing banking to millions previously excluded from the formal system. This is not just about technology, it's about empowerment. It's about unlocking potential. It's about creating opportunities where none existed before. And the world is finally starting to take notice. The investment is pouring in. The talent is flourishing. The ecosystem is exploding. In 2022 alone, the African tech startup ecosystem surpassed all expectations, attracting significant investment. We are talking about capital injection that fuels dreams and builds empires. But just how much? Here's the hidden truth they don't want you to know. African tech startups secured a staggering, $6.5 billion in funding. Why it matters now? The home of Lagos. A symphony of commerce. But beneath the surface, a digital revolution is brewing. One that's bypassing traditional financial institutions and empowering a new generation. You see, Nigeria, in its own way, has become a global hub. Not just for oil, not just for Nollywood, but for something far more disruptive, cryptocurrency. Nigeria is now the second largest Bitcoin market on earth. Only the United States sees more Bitcoin pass through its digital veins. Think about that. A nation fighting corruption, plagued by currency devaluation, has found solace, has found power, in decentralized finance. It's a story of resilience. A story of necessity breeding ingenuity. Consider this: naira devaluation, rampant inflation, a banking system often inaccessible to the everyday person. These challenges, these very real struggles, have become the catalyst. Why struggle with inflated prices when you can use digital currency that offers a level of stability almost unheard of in the local market? Why deal with banks that charge exorbitant fees when you can send money instantly across borders with near zero cost? I remember back in 2021, the Nigerian government banned cryptocurrency trading, or at least they tried to. What followed? A defiant surge in peer-to-peer transactions. A silent act of digital rebellion echoed across the nation. This is not just about speculation. It's about survival. It's about entrepreneurs in Lagos using crypto to pay suppliers in China. It's about families in rural villages receiving remittances from relatives abroad without losing a significant chunk to transfer fees. And here's the thing. It's not just Bitcoin. It's Ethereum. It's stablecoins. It's a whole ecosystem blossoming. The seeds are sown, the roots are taking hold. But here's the revelation. The what moment we need to grasp. All this organic growth, all this grassroots adoption of crypto, it's fueled by the young. 80% of the crypto users in Nigeria are under 40 years of age. Think about that, an entire generation is investing, trading, and building their future on the blockchain. They are building a future their parents never imagined. So, $6.5 billion. That's not just a number, it's a seismic shift. It represents schools built, hospitals equipped, jobs created, and ultimately, a brighter future forged by Africans, for Africans. It means more young people seeing a viable path towards creating wealth and solving problems within their own communities. It's about retaining talent and attracting investment, turning Africa from a continent of potential into a continent of action. This isn't just tech for tech's sake. It's tech that impacts everyday lives, addressing local challenges with innovative solutions. And it's a story we need to keep telling. If you're inspired to start your own journey, or just want to learn more, check out the Creator Kit at pornoafric.com/shop.html. It's got all the essentials to kickstart your ideas for just $47. But more than anything, remember this, the African tech revolution is underway, and its success hinges on our collective support and belief. Subscribe for more African wealth stories. Globe showing Europe Africa Money Bag.